Alright, this video is about changing the transmission fluid on a 2008 Artic DVX 90. It's probably the same from 2000s to new models. There is a 12 millimeter bolt on the underside of the transmission where it's a dumb location right above this support bracket behind this. You can kind of see it right there. So you drain that bolt, or you remove that bolt right there, the fluid will come out. Then the second bolt above that, says oil right there, is your fill port. So you can find like average, or not average, recommendations for the amount to fill, but it really says just fill till it's overflowing out of that filled hole. So that's what we're gonna do. We bought one of these syringe style things off Amazon. This is the bigger hose, then you could taper it down to the smaller one to fit in that size hole, which this thing is awesome if you're doing any type of work on four-wheelers, dirt bikes, or anything, because some of the spots you got to fill with oil or trans fluid are hard to get to, or like this, you're putting it in a little tiny bolt hole. So we use 75W90. This Valvoline, it says it's recommended for all high prod or whatever, right there, high pod differentials, and when I looked it up, it said use high pod fluid. So Valvoline says it on the bottle, so we bought that one. It's my son's four-wheeler. I'm sure any trans fluid would do the job, but this thing is an absolute beast, and it lugs me, my wife, him, shit, all three of us at the same time, no problem. So we got another one over there currently being worked on, and then we got two Can-Am. One's 650 and one's 500 2-up. We're getting ready for a trip this weekend to St. Helens, Michigan, so we gotta tune up the little man's four-wheeler. So we're doing oil, trans, and so on. But the video here today is about the transmission fluid, so we're going to get to that. I'm going to set my phone up right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. And we're going to inject oil until it overflows, and then we'll be good to go. So, yeah, it's a small little fill hole, which is dumb. Alright, come on. There we go. And then just give it a light push until she starts overflowing. Even if you put in too much and just let it overflow until it's pretty much done overflowing, you'll be good to go. So I took all of that. I think so. Yeah, took all that. So we're gonna add some more. Again, this little syringe has been awesome. I've used it on my Can-Am to change the trans fluid, to change the oil, and it's got a measuring meter on the side. So it's nice. You can get bigger ones. With the little guy, and it tapers down to the smaller hose, and start filling again until it starts overflowing. There, it's overflowing, I think, a little right now, but I'm just gonna top it off and let it drain while I plug it. See, now it's draining out, if you can see. So, she's good to go now. So we're gonna fill it up, or plug it up. she is good to go. So, again, I looked on videos on how to change the trans fluid and the amount of trans fluid these older 4-stroke 90s need, and there was not much. So again, kickstart side, right under the foot, you'll see the oil. The top bolt out of these two right here is the fill port, and then right under that is another bolt right there. It's hard to do while I'm on my phone. Right there. That will drain it. I'll try to zoom in for you guys. Kind of just got blurry because it's right there. So you can see it right above the frame. I don't gotta get it perfect, but there it is. Pop that off. Pop the fill port. Let it all drain. You can run it for a few minutes so it's nice and warm. Drains better. It recommended 80 W90, but I think